Alright, we got a lobby ready to go. The game is live in Dota TV. You're welcome, everyone at home, to watch us. Watch the game with us here in our beautiful voices. You're welcome to watch it in the game yourself. I don't care. Do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, we ain't your dads or moms.
Just putting on some awesome Dota content for everyone to enjoy, right?
You ain't my daddy.
Yeah. All right, get that music in the air, and let's see if we see some PA Magnus bans or not. Wisp and Rubik, though, got to go.
Rubik first
10
ban.
seconds remaining.
Rubik's been getting a lot of early bans, right?
Yeah, I think the hero has become so good. The thing is, he's just better as a mid hero, and he's not uncounterable middle, but the fact you can just pick him up and it deny picks so many heroes, right? Like it actually just deny picks. Like people still pick Enigma into him, but it ruins half that hero. Same with like Bane, right? Like Bane's one of the best first pick support heroes. If you're gripping someone, you're not casting other spells. It's a free grip for Rubik, which is instant cast. Rubik just became a lot better with Arcane Supremacy.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt.
10 seconds remaining.
Dude, his you can still with Arcane Supremacy and the level 25 talent against Huskar, you just one-shot everyone. It's still, I love doing that because his ulti just owns. It's hype. People did that before, but now it's even better with the Supremacy. And that's a tell you, every team is going to ban that versus NoPangolier. There might be a team who doesn't. They're going to lose to it, and then they're going to ban it again.
Yeah, they learn, they adjust. The scary thing is that when the tournament or event comes and Pango is playing in it and it's best of ones, you don't learn about the techies. They pull it out. You realize you didn't do your research, and suddenly you're out of the tournament.
I do think it is really valuable for a team like NoPangolier, though, to have this reputation about them. So when other teams like prepare for the minor, and that's just one more hero that you have to consider in your rotation of bans.
And that means they get something like PA, a juicy pickup, because they have to do the extra ban.
I do like, so the Dire, they banned Terrorblade, and I knew NoPangolier, they're like, wait a minute, why are they banning that here? They're going to go for AM, and they just banned the AM. I thought that was a little smart, but now they have a PA, and the other team
supports Sven?
Exact opening, right?
Yeah.
I believe Sven Dazzle, yeah, NoPangolier in their first or second game earlier this morning, they did this, and it's tank.
Sven Bedazzler.
I kind of want to try it, not going to lie. I'm a big support player. I only play support. If you check my Dota buff, which is not impressive to show off at all, it's like 99% support play.
Dude, I think 12 wins in a row from getting 60% win rate overall. I got
really?
Yep,
that's pretty good.
59.64 or 69, I don't know.
I'm at like 50.5% win rate. I'm like just barely plus 50.
That's what matters, Dakota. You don't have to tell us.
I'm like 55, I think.
55 is pretty good. That's
my Wisp is 60% win rate.
I mean,
like
this boy's a beast. Acting surprised.
My Dazzle win rate's down to like 56.
I mean,
it used to be 60.
Is, in the slums with everyone else out there watching. That's not a pro, I guess.
Yep.
We're slumming.
We're all slumming.
How many
together.
games do you have on Dota 2 though?
Oh, I have to actually look.
On
I'm not
Dota
too sure.
buff, I have like 2,800, I think.
I've got like 3,100. I think I'm.
I probably don't have
30,
that many.
50, something like that.
It didn't count all the 2011 games, weirdly enough, and that was like one of the. I played most of my Dota back then, and it didn't count some of them. So whatever.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
You probably have more games than me for sure.
I don't know. It doesn't count. Dude, if we count Overwatch games even as like half Dota, I would have like 10,000
Overthrow,
games.
you mean?
Overthrow, yeah. I definitely feed some of that too.
Overwatch is definitely half of a game, but no, but yeah, Overthrow, I play a lot of that. Even Hardcore Ninja. I love Dota.
Yeah, not much. Like 1700, it looks like.
I like how we say that's not a lot, but these games are like they could be like hour-long games. That is a lot of hours.
It's not a lot compared to my hours of like Dota 2 being active, I guess.
That too.
Oh yeah, my game logged in is about to break 10,000 hours.
I'm almost to the 40K mark.
Yeah, he's huge. I'm like 15K maybe.
You're 15.
I'm at 30,
15 or 20, something like that.
That's
I have a
good.
decent amount.
Yeah, I'm at 38.5. I mean, I think I'm top 10 in the world now. I mean, IX Mike's at like 60K.
Yeah,
I think he's by far
always
the most,
on.
if not more.
Well, but he's nuts though. He like leaves his client open.
So do I.
Exactly.
I'm at 40K.
Yeah.
Like I hope I leave my client open at 40,000.
I just believe that you played that much of
I watch a lot.
Overthrow.
Yeah. I do. I actually watch. I would say of that, I have the like what am I at 38K? I'm probably like 20K of those I actually watch, do all that. I watch a lot of Dota. People don't realize. I click the watch tab. I watch a lot.
Yeah.
See, and I don't watch in client ever. Almost all of my watching is done on streams because I like to listen to what people are saying and stuff. I mean, it's not that often I want to go back and look very specifically at one person's perspective.
Okay. I think the only The only thing I'm sad about, because I cast a lot of games from Dota TV. You know on those things where like Trent's he's cast the most games this year? If it counted Dota TV games, I want to know, but obviously you can't. Like there's no way to
that stuff's horseshit anyway. Like my account's not in on like most of the majors.
It doesn't count. It only counts who's in the lobby.
Like your actual name.
And so if you use an observer, you're never going to get counted.
I guess we were in the lobbies for the last major.
All these wouldn't count for me, essentially. All these games here would not count for me in those caster games. Most caster games counted or whatever.
That's why the online grinders are at the top of those lists, because literally every game they cast gets counted.
Which I won't deny. Those online grinds are insane when you consider they're like solo producing, doing camera and all that stuff.
Casting 500 matches in a year.
Yeah, I mean, you do the grind. He's done the grind.
500 matches in a year is a lot.
It's
a
lot.
Shitload of Dota.
It's a grind. It's a mad respect to the grind.
Oh, yes, the Skywrath. I just love this here, whether it's middle or support. This boy can bully, and he has benefited people used to do 4 null builds on this guy before getting 4 of the stat items were a thing.
True.
And now he loves it even more.
Yeah.
And his move speed is he has better move speed than a lot of people with boots when he doesn't have boots.
Skywrath is pretty nuts. And Underlord.
This is their PA counter, I guess, because they picked it instantly. Dude, they have an Underlord Sven Dazzle. I actually can't wait to see the damage mitigation if it works out like it should.
Yeah, that's right. I was going to say, what is it that makes Underlord the anti-PA,
Crimson Guard and Atrophior is going to be, and Warcry, dude, they're literally not going to take damage if they get to that.
She's going to be like, my Nerf bat.
Okay, here comes the dagger crit, 120 at like 30 minutes in, just does nothing.
That'd be
I'm hyped.
Oh, man.
Not that we're
rooting. Get Banes and Feeble in there and everything.
I just like seeing something different, and this is... I mean, this feels like they are kind of practicing. Like, is this against the PA? Like, this might be the big boy. Because they instant picked it, though.
Yep.
Which was pretty crazy.
Do you think they could curveball and do a position 1 Sven?
I don't think so. That hero is not very good at carry. I mean, it does a lot of damage, right? But he has that same problem as Lifestealer, but even worse. You'll just get kited. Even with the BKB, you will just get kited. Like, Brewmaster splits,
even with an Underlord?
I think so. Because unless Underlord locks everyone down with the W... I don't know, Sven and Lifesteal, I want him to kind of be good again, but they're just not. They just get kited by anything.
Do you think there's any, not in this draft necessarily, but just any legitimacy to core Skywrath right now, like with all the changes?
I mean,
or is he just better as a support?
I think Weehaw will always play core, but if it actually could be anyone, I mean, you could.
Like, is it viable?
It is. It's just snowball, right? Like, Skywrath is worse than TA in the fact TA can kind of go late game and accelerate super quick. Because she can farm neutrals. Skywrath can't. She has to. If Skywrath dies once or twice, your game is literally over.
It's true.
You have no comeback mechanic.
Don't you also feel like he's going to be severely winning the... And it's typically mid lane, right? The mid lane matchup. You have to know what it is first, and then you have to know you're going to win convincingly.
And that's why you see when Weehaw picks it, it is always a 10th pick. Like, they always 10th pick Weeaw's hero.
Doesn't mean, you can still do something like flip the script at the end.
I mean, NoPango have 10th pick here, so they could do some curveballs. I don't think either of those are going to happen. But
surprisingly, NoPango hasn't really... They've just been outright beating people, right? They haven't been doing... Like, the biggest cheese they've done is Sven support and, like, I think Beastmaster 4. And they've just been outright
that's like
owning.
Yeah, if that's your definition of cheese,
exactly.
like...
They played a lot of the Tusk... before, right, as well?
Yeah,
was that them? And it's like not even cheese. It's just they just recognize the power of it and play it, not abuse it. It's just they just, play it very well.
Curious. I kind of hope that Phoenix is 5, Tusk is 4, and Brew is 3, because a Brew Tusk lane is actually so damn. You just tag team clap.
It reminds me of the 2 guys from Mighty Ducks.
The Bash Brothers. Hell yeah, dude.
That's what I would say.
That's still. I actually the very first time I watched the movie, I cried when was it the second or the first one when they quit the team or whatever and they just hang out.
Probably the second one.
That was
the second one.
They were the charm of the team. Like no one cares about the star player, the coaches
or
whatever. No, Charlie. I didn't want Charlie. I'll say it. But the Bash Bros, they cool. And Goldberg, he's cool.
Goldberg.
He's
all right.
That's one of the when they just tape him to the thing so he stops being scared of pucks, and that's like just child abuse. So he's just like taped others shooting like these 10-pound pucks at his face and stuff.
That movie has a weird charm about it, but if you go back and watch it, the dialogue is so awful. It's just shitty one-liners. It's like not how humans talk to each other. Goldberg farts and they all just laugh. Ah, Goldberg, you're the fat one. Oh, the goalie.
I mean, he is funny. Goldberg's a comedic genius.
Makes me think of like the kid movies today. Like, what's the comparison today? I'm gonna watch them and go, oh my god, what is this?
Oh yeah. What would be like? I mean, the Lego movie. I like that movie though, so I don't want to.
Emoji movie, but you love it.
Hey, yeah, that's
Mighty
a
Ducks
classic.
is too like one.
I haven't seen it yet. We're gonna have like a premiere debut. Yeah,
I'll absolutely watch it with you and Dan, because I think he wants.
Oh yeah, he'll want to see this one.
Okay,
another big boy.
So Lone Druid is coming up here now, and that's, as people said, I think it's one of the most broken heroes. So I enjoy it. They have Lone Druid and PA.
Don't you feel like Lone Druid falls off at a certain point, though? Like, we've seen a couple of these games where the bear goes from this second hero to, like, by, like, what, 25 minutes, 20 minutes? The bear is an actual joke. Even if you go for the old school build where the bear has a Basher and a Midas and a Radiance and a Maelstrom and all this shit, who cares? The bear just dies.
I agree, but you have to get to that point on NoPangolier, right? If we assume it's a support Sven, what damage do they have to kill a bear? A Skywrath spamming Qs on it? Like, they the ulti doesn't matter against Lone Druid. I think this game, we might see the power of Lone Druid, but they have last
Weaver? I was hoping to be a god there for some reason, but...
The classic. It is going to be middle Skywrath then, right? No, it's middle Dazzle. All right. And it'll be force Skywrath.
Mid Dazzle, safe lane Void.
Dude, I thought about it because you have the Void, right? You both get early level 6, throw Chrono, instant kill with the Skywrath every time. An old school combo.
Damn, that Viking helmet on Tusk.
It's pretty big.
It's pretty big.
Pretty big. I think you're right about Lone Druid in this specific game, but I just mean kind of in general.
Yeah, I agree with you.
When you present him like this really broken hero, I used to think of Lone Druid as sort of a late game hero, but he's really an early mid game hero now.
He's all like a PA. He's like 20 to 30 minutes. He really shines.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess if you go ultra late game, having 12 item slots lets you be sort of scary, but I don't know. He's a lot of Lone Druid games we've seen so far this tournament. He hits this brick wall and just doesn't know what to do. It feels like.
It feels like that comes down to
maybe some of that's Koikva.
Yeah, he's been on like the losing, not like the team that loses, but the team that's losing at the time. So if you lose early game and you're like the Lone Druid getting free farm, you don't get like free farm Lone Druid. You need a +1.
Yeah.
A lot of cores do, right? Like even Void sometimes needs a +1.
You're definitely right.
I don't know, I just think Spirit Link, when we get in game click on it, he gets damage reduction from level 1 if his bear's alive. Like that's insane. You get an insane amount.
He's insane early on, man. He's a real
hard to kill. They have a lot of hard to kill heroes. I like that. You have Lone Druid, very hard to kill. PA, very hard to kill. And like even their supports, Phoenix has an escape, Tusk has an escape, and Brew is just a tank lord.
Is there ever in a world, even let's say in a pub game, that the no bear Lone Druid exists?
No bear at all?
Yeah, that used to be a thing.
It did.
It was a Han thing briefly.
You literally don't put a point in the bear.
Yeah.
I don't think anymore. The other one, it used to be better because his other two skills were just better as a solo person. Now it's like you split all your skills with your bears. So even if you don't put items on them, I think you... I mean, I do know Visage Birds, and that's just because I'm bad.
I mean, don't you still want, like, the root, for example? If you don't do anything with the bear, but give him boots.
I would never say that this is an optimal build
Dakota
over
says
the bear.
No bear Druid's
never
good.
in my life. But I just vaguely remember memories of some trolley meme builds of a bearless Lone Druid. I know there's been alterations to him since then, and I'm curious if it's any viable, even in the memeiest, trollest games.
I actually played a surprising amount of Wild Soul, the Lone Druid counterpart in Heroes of New Earth.
Yep.
And, yeah, he was pretty good. Yeah, I was pretty bad, too.
Wild Soul or whatever? Is
Wild Soul.
I like that name. Just sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, it is pretty badass.
Like, is he like a bear coming back to like his roots, or what is he? Is he wild? Is he not? No one knows.
But I did a lot of jungle, like ranged Druid, Rush Maelstrom, and that shit was real good for a while back then.
Oh, hell yeah. Emerald Bulldog is raiding this party. Give it up, Bulldog fans. Hit me with the Pog U's, the Pog Pepes, and the Pepe Pagas, and the Pipagas.
And the Roots!
And the Roots! Hey, Bulldog. How's it going? Dance game, brother.
Hey, Bulldog. Fist pump over the internet.
Yeah, brother.
Nah, but for real, Bulldog, very nice guy. Very obviously used to be a very good Dota player. I could probably beat him 1v1 Hardcore Ninja now, but he was a legend in his time, for sure.
He sure was. I like Bulldog. He's a big teddy bear. Yep. Sometimes he says my name when I enter the room and then nothing else, and it makes me feel like there's a real-life announcer pack.
Zyori. Yeah, what?
And then, yeah, exactly. That's exactly how it goes.
That is actually trademark Bulldog. Dakota?
It's great.
Like, sit there
all
like,
right. All right,
cool.
What's up? Dakota, it's like when you go into Five Guys.
OD does that as well. Actually, I know. Still do that. Dakota?
Zyora?
Well, I still love dude. Skywrath is gonna own. Like,
dude, he's
that doesn't even do much. He doesn't care. They're gonna just kill each other here, because those fire spirits do a lot of damage.
I think the Skywrath though comes out ahead.
Let's see.
Classic level 1 Skywrath.
Yep.
Peppering him up.
But you're actually kind of happy with that if you're the core in that lane, because now the Skywraths just use so much mana.
Yeah, it's like half his mana pool.
Yeah. Oh, tag team, baby. Tag me in. The Bash Bros are here.
Oh,
but are they enough to get the kill to crit after crit? But
that Underlord's big
like,
too.
Stop. Yeah.
He's
Dude,
got a lot of meat.
What's happening? Everyone just like
What was the
zoning.
name of his shot? The shuffle puck?
Oh, no, the knuckle
No, the knuckle
puck.
puck.
The knuckle puck.
It's
shuffle
knuckle
puck.
time, baby.
That was Keenan Thompson, and he would flip it up on its side and just fucking launch it.
Knuckle puck time, baby.
Yep, I love that. Not sure about the baby, but I did say that. It
Doesn't
does sound good.
Didn't he
I
score
like
a goal once where the goalie catches it, but it has so much power that it knocks
goes-
the goalie back into the goal?
And then another one, it cuts through the net at the back. Yeah, that is true knuckle.
But then in number 2, when they face like Team Alaska or whatever, and then he
Iceland.
catches it,
Team
and
Iceland.
they catch it, and he's like, "Whoa, these guys, they're for real."
Whoa, these guys.
This
probably
goalie
have
didn't
name brand
fall
gear.
over to my
Whoa,
force.
he caught the knuckle puck. This is real.
All right, so middle lane, Dazzle versus Lone Druid. Dude, I feel Lone Druid actually matches up okay here. He is scared to his bear. Like, it keeps getting poison right-click. You could lose your bear very early in this matchup.
True.
But I'm curious to see. And then what's happening bottom?
I don't know.
I actually don't know what's
Zonage.
happening. Yeah,
Some
what the hell?
serious zonage from the
Oh,
Underlord,
yeah.
and now they're like, you know what? You
can't.
want to go? We're the Bash Brothers. Swinging it about. The stun only catches the one. But
this
it's
is-
all melee affair happening down here.
And this is the first trial I've seen that's actually been reasonably successful of zoning out the core. Sorry, hiccups.
Yeah, it seems like the tri-lanes have been...
Oh, he's dead.
I think his
The
days could be
stun.
numbered, but yeah, big stun there. They just turn on to him. And it could be curtains, as you would say.
It could be. He just TPs.
Oh, no, he's gone.
It's a great use of their bodies, though.
I love that new looking Shield of Warcry, though. I like it.
Yeah.
The bubble. The heavenly bubble.
It's got that cool Crimson Guard look to it.
Well,
It's more prominent.
both
It's
middle
good
lane.
because you couldn't really notice it before, especially on allies, and so it's like, no, it's our time to
Just
do
that little
do
thing
shit.
above you, yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's like, yo, you bubbled, get in.
Bubble
I actually
means
think
force field means you're
Yep.
indestructible means
go
do
the
stuff.
hell in.
Yeah, get in there.
Uh-oh. And here we go again. The
Oh my
Bash
God.
Bros do
You're
not
not-
care about
Man.
you, Ghost Stick.
Oh man,
He's
the
still
knuckle
alive.
puck to the back of the head. Let's go.
I think he might. No, he's dead. He ate the wrong tree. And that is, dude, this tri-lane worked out so well because the core's actually getting like solo experience because they're zoning him out of EXP range. And if top lane is going well for Dire, then they have no reason to rotate. How is top lane going for Dire? Sorry.
Yeah, let's see here.
It is the core Phoenix. He is only level 2. It's not going great, but he's
Nope.
level almost 3, and Ghost Stick is still level 1. So you know what? It is going well for him.
Double CS, going for the void. He's kind of just freeing his way through it.
Dude, this is the problem with Underlord. We see, right? Like, you sometimes want to pick the hero. You're like, dude, he has Firestorm. He has a good lockdown.
Yeah.
He steals damage, but then you just like, he's level 1.
Yeah,
at
early on,
4
though.
minutes in. Yeah, if you don't get a good, you need a good start in this hero, and I honestly think he might be a non-factor this game. We'll
Yeah,
see
he's
though.
feeling like it right now.
Level 1 at 4th, and that's a safe lane. That's crazy.
That's like that Darkseer thing where in the offlane where it's like if you stop him that first go, you can zone him back and keep him out of pretty much all XP. And there's no jungle option there.
Oh, and we see that the Phoenix actually goes. He dewards his own spawn. They're going to dive under tower. I don't think you get the kill. You can do a lot of damage, though.
Roar.
Like, that's the thing, too. Just attack the bear. You don't gain aggro from tower or creeps if you do it. It's good stuff.
Oh, man. Okay, so Brew's taking a little bit of trip.
Uh-oh. We have a fighter, and look at... Oh, the Scarlet's actually losing now.
Oh, what? Was that a vision? Like, there's the
Wow.
vision for that brief moment means
Yep.
the concussive shot went to the creep camp. That's something else
Yep.
right there.
Dude, 6-3. Not only he got the gold for dewarding the enemy team's ward, he gets that solo kill, and now he has the pull available. This is going awful for NoPangolier right now. It says they're only down less than a K, but Ghost Stick, he's feeling a little bit weak, and look who it is now. They want to make him feel strong.
Ooh.
Can they? I don't know if they kill him.
A little
Unless
bit
they
of synergy,
die.
but not a lot of damage. They need a bit more. It's not going to be good enough.
That's the problem. Like, you gank an Underlord lane, you're like, yo, get him, boys. He's level 2. Level 1 fire. We'll get 3 now. And it is Bounty Runes and Vega, or pardon me, he still has the tag. It will be NoPango. Gets 3 of the 4. Out on nerves, right? Because this bottom lane went so well for the Dire. But they're less than 1,000 gold ahead. This Dazzle's doing pretty good middle and top lane. You already know. This Void is free farming, but they're going to run at him. It's just him.
Dude, this Dazzle's doing really good middle.
Yeah, not often we see mid lane Dazzle versus Lone Druids.
Yes, the poison stack.
This is 2018 Dota happening here. Meanwhile, bottom, Skywrath gets dropped. Tusk, they're still back in action. They're still, making the most out of the one lane they got.
Yep. That PA lived with 50 HP. Ouch.
She's narrowly escaped a couple of things here. There's just not enough levels, not enough power to get the finish.
Not yet, at least.
And it feels weird because it felt like NoPango kind of knew this lane was going to happen. That's why they put the Sven and the Underlord here, right? Like the tankiest two. And then you realize how good tag team actually is. It makes you not tank boy. See the damage. That is a lot of bonus damage for everyone.
Okay, here we go.
Level 3, we'll see what he does here.
Got DD. Boom. Smacking it down. The concussive will slow him briefly.
The misses.
Pops the wand, but eventually they get enough right-click damage in to get the job done.
Ouch.
This is definitely the oddest game we've watched. It was like tri-lane versus dual lane. Now it's tri-lane versus tri-lane. Dazzle versus Bear middle. And
support Sven and all this stuff.
And a safe lane Phoenix, right? Like safe lane solo Phoenix. Like what?
What a crazy little game.
And against a Void who's basically just dominating. He's got 19 denies compared to the 18 last hits of Phoenix. Plus he's the last hit leader. Oof.
Yeah, this Void is going to be very scary. Because you have the Skywrath ulti to help you with it. Actually, I mean, Firestorm and Chrono, very good. You do have a ton of damage inside.
True.
And then plus you've also got the Root from the Underlord who can kind of follow up on Chrono so Void can get a couple extra hits in.
This guy's smart.
Skywrath faces Voids. The TI4 Classic.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Liquid Bulba.
Level 2 Brewmaster. Not very intimidating.
Nope. Any bashes? I would Chrono there. I mean, you're not getting the kill, but I would still do it. Why? I don't know. Just
this isn't a good play, but I just want you guys to know that I would have made it.
I would make the mistake and have died there. This guy won't. Al bottom, he actually has a little bit of room. He's still only level like 4 1/4, but at least he's finally getting a little bit. And oh yeah, there is permanent damage now. I forgot. Atrophy Ore is a lot like Slark's.
Yeah.
You get permanent.
Don't forget your lunch order there, Grant.
Oh yeah, my bad, my bad.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
Yo, what are we ordering?
It's Mexican. It's not Chipotle, but it's one of them other places. It's a hipster Chipotle.
I like how the person JJ asking now is like, it has a 4.7 stars just for Kyle. Like, none. I don't care.
For Kyle,
shit, you can have a 1. You can have a 1 star.
They may not have creme fraiche, Kyle. I'm sorry,
but don't worry. Ooh, this looks really good, actually. I love Mexican food. Is by far my favorite food group.
Favorite food group?
Oh yeah. Okay, what do we got here?
Okay, we can't all order at the same time here. I guess I'll.
No,
let me know when you're done.
I'm
and then
still
I'll,
going to. Does Panda trying to put in work? Can he do it? Not yet, but he does see that there is. Oh, will they go in for this?
They're thinking about it here.
They could. They have the Chrono.
Force the egg.
I think maybe after these Fire Spirits, he might think about going in now.
Fair enough.
I would like that. He's level 2
Let's
bad,
see
but
it.
bottom.
Yeah, bottom, big time damage.
Woo.
But the PA is just going to walk away. She's throwing daggers in the back line. The Tuski's throwing his hook. They just can't snap onto her.
That was, and now they're going to bring the bear. Oh, this was such a good rotation from Dire, it looks like, but the Chrono is still there. He wants to go forward. Will he hit it? He hits one, and he hits the Syllabear's bear, but not him. Will it be enough damage? It will be. That Firestorm melts him down, and now the turnaround's going to come, but it's not going to be enough. They just have a Sven taking the tower. Who cares if this young man dies? If they get another kill, but they might not.
He's been hit by the poison, though. He's been ticking down.
He has. Is it enough? They're still just backing out, and that bear gets burned by the poison.
Man, just the fact that they can dive that deep past the tier 1 and feel pretty okay about it. Even Sven still at 50% HP. Just speaking to the merits of this beefy support, what you can do in these early fights. Now up top, Zayet's in trouble. The TP will not be enough. Carry him to the grave.
I think that is the one problem with Dire's like mid-game team fight, where you don't have like that burst, right? Like we just take a hero out, it's 4v5. You have a core Phoenix who good damage over time. A PA, I mean, dagger crit doesn't do that much for Sven and all that. You just don't have any burst, it feels like.
Carnitas, is that the pork or is that the steak?
Yes, that is pork.
Okay.
I think Asada is beef and Carnitas is pork.
Okay, just want to make sure I had that right.
Pretty sure.
And now, Will this PA get the farm she desperately needs? She's doing it right now, but look at this double damage. They won't get her, but
Hood of Defiance queued up for the PA. Grant, thoughts?
Time is money.
not the biggest fan of it, especially because it doesn't really stop the Void, because isn't Void's bash physical now? It's like an extra. Yeah, I don't know. No, it is damage. Okay, I am super okay with it. Not super okay, but I think it's a little better, especially against the Dazzle, Skywrath, and even the Time Lock.
Dazzle doesn't do any magic damage, but yes, Skywrath does do a lot of magic
Well, I mean,
damage.
because he's giving you the magic physical resistance.
He's giving you that
so
magic
you need to get
zest.
the Hood so you evade and absorb magical damage.
Right, okay.
And that's facts, no printer. I don't think Ghosted can get out of here.
I
It
don't
is a long TP.
Dude, that Uber got lost on the way there.
Have you guys? What's your word? Everyone's had a pretty bad Uber ride. Like, have you guys got lost or had a crazy guy?
So the one that I remember from relatively recently, a guy got lost taking me to the airport, which makes me pretty irritated in Colorado because the airport is in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty hard to miss the signs. It's very well marked.
Yeah.
And he somehow took, like, his GPS was to one of the back gates, or like if you work at the airport, to like drop off packages or something. So we circled all around the airport, like driving in circles. He couldn't find his way back, and I thought I was going to miss my flight, and I got a little testy with it.
Dude, the Chrono, they don't have enough damage, but the Sven stun comes in now. They're trying to bring him down. Dude, I'm telling you, Syllabear, baby, hit him. And they're trying to get him. Can they?
He's survivable, but he can't do anything else. He's just running away.
But he's still alive, and that's a Chrono down. Honestly, that is a very good trade for Dire.
Yeah, I thought they were going to kill him. I'm surprised.
Dude, that's literally new Syllabear. He just doesn't take damage when his bear's up.
At 12 minutes.
Yes.
The spirit.
Man, you're a late game bear hater. You're going to see, bub. Okay, I still need to order, sorry, because I was trying to, be
no problem.
a constant professional.
But I don't know. Like, there's certain things, though, everybody makes mistakes, but it's like, dog, you had one job, you know? Get me to the damn airport.
Well, he did, just the bad gate.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, he did. He got you there. Good luck.
He got me very close to the airport, but unfortunately, it wasn't where my bag needed to be dropped off.
I guess I haven't used Uber a whole lot, but for the most part, I've had decent experiences.
Oh, he dodges the Sky, and now on the backside, yo, what's good? I'm Tusk. I'm gonna punch.
Damn! Oh!
Do you guys
Smacks
tip
it
on
down.
Ubers?
Yeah,
A little
I do.
bit, yeah.
They're gonna
And
get
now,
another.
a little bit of trouble here. The Dazzle able to get out the self-grave, looking to go for the TP out. No way to
mana.
stop. Oh!
He just didn't have mana yet. He
Goodbye.
just got it. I like this from Dire. They don't have the burst, but they have better team fight. I think, honestly, PA versus Void late game, I'm not sure the semantics. I'm sure it's like the other 4 heroes matter. And then you do have a Syllabear, though. So I feel Dire they're in a good position to take this game. They just can't lose mid-game engagements against Underlord.
You really think so?
Yes.
I mean, I don't think it's over at all, but
No, it's not over.
I think Radiant are kind of in a good spot here. They're not that far behind economically, considering that it's 7-2. Relatively speaking, this Syllabear hasn't taken over the game. You know, they've kept him pretty defensive.
Yeah. What is the Void's net worth right now?
Yeah, let's go net worth.
5.
Okay, so Bear's slightly ahead of him. All right.
And they're gonna find
It's gonna be a nice pick
another
here.
one. Tag team is strong.
All right, that's the Skywrath, the glass cannon. That was a smoke rotation though, so I guess from the
Oh, see ya. Gets the counter.
NoPango side, it's like, well, you got our position 5.
And now they get a kill bot. They denied the tower bottom as well, so that is going to be a decent sized swing. Keeps throwing daggers out, but bad juju stacking up. Okay, I gotta actually get this in. What do you get, Dakota?
Just a couple of tacos.
If you go to the cart, you can see what everybody ordered.
I'm not about. I don't want to judge you guys.
Okay.
Is that honestly you got Zyori? Are you for real? No, I'm just kidding. I didn't even see.
Tusk takedown. See the Dazzle able to snipe that one.
Ew, you got goat cheese? You're such an idiot.
Goat cheese. Don't get goat cheese in a burrito or anything, please.
That sounds really gross. I feel like I need to really digest that change of
Goat cheese?
when somebody dies like that Skywrath, if your lowest net worth, it's actually not a valuable kill compared. It's not team disparity, it's like hero disparity.
Yeah.
It's really a big deal. It's like, to me, that's a buff to solo type play. You know, like solo the player, not going by yourself.
Okay.
The selflessness.
So what is the stake? Is it Asada?
Asada, yeah. Yeah. Carne Asada. Yeah,
but Pango, as they stand, are able to kind of hold their own turf while we see. Good old Empire kind of taking most of the northern half of the map.
You know, I don't know why I was so confident about Radiant. They've got Underlord. I was talking mad shit about Underlord yesterday. I can't decide where I land on this hero.
He bad.
I feel like he just has one little power peak in the game, and it's just in the middle. And then at late game, it just feels... I don't know, he's got some percentage base, but...
He's like one of the only position 3s that I can think of where he farms kind of too well. Like, he vacuums farm off the map that you wish was on your other tools.
Whoa! Oh, he tries to split.
Silence. Nice.
No, no, no.
Nice
That's
silence.
good. You know, like... He farms too well, then doesn't do anything.
Uh-oh, from the backside. I mean, you'd want more than the stun. Uh-oh, this is the Radiant team, actually. They're surrounding the bear. What's good? He stuns him in the Firestorm, and he's tanking a lot. He actually gets the kill in 6-3. He is going to go down here. The bear dies first. They get the extra gold, and Ghostic, he's feeling himself. Right-clicks the bear, then kills the other. No chrono. They find the PA, but you definitely know the damage by yourself. Where is the team?
Friends. He's got friends.
They're coming, but he does hit his blur ability. Whoa, whoa, Maposhka. He does still have split because the silence wasn't quite used. There's the clap. There is going to be the split. Will they find him? Now he's taking a lot of damage. Oh, Lord have mercy on that PA soul.
But now there's more friends on the other side. Tusk, Snowball, the getaway from Ghostic won't be enough to save the Sky Wrath with the rest of his friends. Giddy up.
They're out.
All right. We're able to make it out and away. All right.
This might be the most even game. This is funny because it feels like it is a very even game, but both teams also can just take your base so quick. So it could be like, it could just be an even game, 28 minutes, your base is gone kind of game.
Yeah, just that one fight breaks it wide open.
Yep, you have a Dazzle Void who both do good damage because you have the Necro units to towers, and then you have a Syllabear just that shreds towers.
Net worth is going back and forth. I can't stop watching it right now. Look how neck and neck it is.
Whoa.
After that fight, it's just like they are both...
Battle Fury Void here, boys.
Oh, that's a TC throwback.
You don't see that one too often anymore.
I'm not sure. I guess they they want to secure the late game then, because you don't get that if like you just get Shadow Blade or something if you want to go around and get kills. It sounds like they're fine. Just get Ghostic farmed, get Void farmed, and then you'll win. I
mean, there is really good high ground defense. Tusk, Phoenix, Lone Druid, and the Brew, all very good at defending those 2 or 3 towers. So I guess it's an insurance policy saying, hey, we're not going to go all in. We're not going to be reliant on finding those pickoffs in team fights. If they want to make this passive, we're going to outfarm them. Because did PA go Battle Fury also?
I hope. Almost.
She's okay, almost there.
That's the problem. This is kind of a late Battle Fury now. It's going to be like 19 minutes.
Right.
But you get it. And then the thing is Void also just got his, so you're not too worried. He is farming way quicker now, but...
Well, he's already ahead, though. That's the thing. So now Void's going to like maintain this positioning, especially if PA dies right here. No way to survive. It's too much damage.
Wait. Hello? Misses.
Okay, well.
I mean, she has to be dead.
Oh, there we go.
Woo.
Woo.
Is a promise.
That was without Chrono, and they had it up. So I think they're going to... They want to take an objective somewhere. If it's not Roche, maybe the tier 2 anywhere. Or maybe not.
Maybe so. Maybe not.
They're wrapping around.
Sailor just farming up with his book. Bad juju. Helping that go. No.
Juju.
Did you guys... I remember we were in the airport and we were looking at all this, and... How are you guys feeling about the patch, honestly? Now that we've been, we're 3-4 weeks, I don't know how long in. Are you guys feeling it? You guys not feeling it? You still need more time?
Yeah, it's okay.
I dig.
Oh, can he get out? He is a very tanky boy, but he's not tanky enough. And that's the Sunray, that percentage-based damage. No one cares about your Atri or even level 1. Give me that percentage.
Yeah. Overall, I would like it. I think I'm biased towards keeping it fresh. And the old patch was definitely, like, I felt like I was good. I got my fix. You know, we did the major. I got closure. I was ready for something new. It's made Dota fun again. I've been enjoying my pubs. I've been intrigued to watch the games. So what more can you ask for, you know?
Here we go, the double chrono. That's what you can. But guess what? This God Strength hero can't get in there. Now he can throw a stun and get in there. Smack him. Nope. God Strength not even needed, but here's Maposhka's ulti.
I don't know about this Brew split.
What are you going to do? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not going to kill him, but...
No, but it's just a waste of the cooldown.
Yeah, it is. They throw Dazzle. I think they just went straight to Roche. They just pinged it like, yo, let's go.
It's a good call.
Psych, see ya.
It changed so much in the patch. I'm curious if we've gotten to the point where most stuff is being taken advantage of or not. There's a lot of new items that I don't see too much, like the locket. There's, what is it, the Sange Kaya?
Sange Kai, I don't think I've seen.
I don't know if I've seen it, played it ever. You know, so
Kai is here now, but Sange Kai.
I'm curious if we're seeing the patch at its full potential, or we're even close to it yet or not.
Probably not. I think it'll take it's a huge patch. It's going to take a while.
So at the moment, I feel like I'm not seeing enough to justify how big the patch was supposed to be on paper.
Wait up. Double edges magical damage right on Centaur.
Correct.
Yo, Sange Kai on that hero, that is the future. That is... No, it's not the future. That's the present.
I like core.
That's the
Earth
truth.
Spirit with it.
Yeah. You like what?
Core Earth Spirit maybe with it?
Dude, I want to see more Core Earth Spirits, because I know the only person I've seen is still crit in pubs. Like,
what about
I haven't
Ogre?
seen him play in a pub. Ogre's dead.
Position 3 Ogre, dude.
Nah,
you
he's
get your
gone.
Sange Kaya.
Oh, yeah. That'd be funny on Ogre.
I think in pub games that would work. I think
Yeah.
Ogre's just dead in pro games now.
I'd still rather have like an Echo Saber or pretty much any other item.
Now they're going to smoke. Not into Roche. Into Roche, yes. They just get the Crimson Guard. Timings, as us casters always talk about. This is a good one.
Timings and the Brewmaster ult still being down for at least probably 30 seconds here.
Oh, they get the center. They just play the ward. So they know there's at least 2 people here. Even though the ward goes down, they know that they know. But do they know?
There's also no Chronosphere, and everybody does know that. But Roche still falls quickly. They'll grab it. Phoenix almost scoops the Aegis, but no. Naive is the one to pick it up. Radiant secure the kill. Now the high ground pursuit. Naive hungry for blood, but will he find one? Yule Scepter pops him up in the air right into the Primal Roar, sends him back to the low ground. But more pursuit. Naive wants it. They won't be able to find anyone. They just can't grab onto him.
That's the one good thing. Your Phoenix is farmed so that Yule's does save your entire team, but they still chase. He block. Yo, you have a. Yeah, I was about to say, you got the battlefield cut out of there. Trying to do damage. Will he chrono this? Nah.
Negative.
I would. Shit. Middle. They just push.
Middle, they've got those creeps.
Nah, and the bear.
Oh, that's a bear.
That's 300 gold right there in the pocket.
That's a nice victory.
And I think, who was, yeah, it was, I should remember. Kyle talked about it, yeah, the bad juju on the bear stacking up. Like, it's so easy to you just forget it's on your bear, and then there's just, you have no armor, you have no nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Dead. Juju is on the beat.
You know, I feel like bad Juju would still be sick if it didn't have minus armor. If it was just cooldown reduction, Dazzle would still be, like,
pretty good,
pretty top-tier hero.
Yep.
The fact that it has that.
Go hit the tower,
extra
baby.
shit.
You're all getting out. Hit it. Do a couple damage.
And that's some efficiency, Grant, that I'm sad to not see there. But I guess he feels a little bit of distance could be the difference maker between potentially ruining that TP. I don't know.
That's true.
But I would have been on the hitting tower bandwagon, that's for sure.
65 unhealable damage, I calculated. Now PA almost has the Deso as well as that B Fury. Once I think you get the Deso, you get the BKB, you're going to be about level 20. That is, I think that might be the peak of Dire's game. We'll see.
Okay.
But the thing is, if that's the peak and they win a team fight, obviously it extends it. But they got to win that one big fight, I think.
Still going to be tough. Dazzle has his Guardian Greaves now, so he's healing up a Storm. And this Void, man, he's got the BKB. And up next is going to be the Monkey King bar.
Yep.
Not going to be easy for the PA.
The bear gets an early BKB. I'm liking it.
Like, I worry that PA's BKB is going to come out at a time when Void is, like, perfectly equipped to handle it.
Ooh,
and he can just solo her.
Pops
nice.
the smoke.
Behind the trees. That was so smart.
Gets that split off in the darkness.
Isn't that still kind of a win for NoPango, though?
Yeah, they could pull off, I guess, and just waste the cooldown.
Like, that didn't cost them anything, and they just forced out one of their most precious ultimates.
It's true. And they're going to try to push uphill.
It's better than him
die.
dying.
Yeah.
It's definitely better than him dying, but still, what is Brew going to do in this next fight, you know?
That is true. This Brew.
Drunken Haze.
Oh, my goodness. They just go in.
Okay, that's what he's going to do. There it is.
See it.
I seen it.
I love the God Strength, the position 5 Sven, just God Strength. He does like 40 damage, but hey, just do it. And there's the Chrono. It's only going to get 1, but guess what? It's the core Phoenix.
Snipes the kill in the Chrono with his Storm Hammer.
Damn. And now they're going to go in. Yo, a double damage just got picked up by the PA who's coming from behind. We will see what she can do because that's the big one. Crimson Guard's here, and here's the double damage. Let's go, baby. She's going in. Will they be able to chase down more, though? She's looking. They want to go for this. Is there going to be a grave? Sure is. Can they find anyone else? Not currently, but that Dazzle should die, and they look for more. Doesn't look like they can find it, but hey, that's 2 kills, and I would say NoPango's lucky to get out of there with only 2 deaths.
Yep, I would agree. A pretty big-time backfire, a great hold. That was the 10-second BKB on the Lone Druid also, and a pretty darn good debut.
I like, you want to scare them back so they get closer to your PA. They did everything right. It's Unfortunate they only get 2 kills.
It is one of those situations where it's a nice chrono, but at the same time, the buyback is the hard counter there because Phoenix still has all the cooldowns. You don't have your big cooldown, so you have no choice but to retreat, even though it's 5v5. A huge advantage.
Yeah, I was going to say just about the same thing. I mean, the thing is they could just buy back and get back into their own fight because it's inside their base and win and hold the line.
Almost a full Monkey King bar on the Void. That is going to be some ouchers on the PA.
Radiant's middle
Oh,
tower
what's up, Ghostic? Can we get this? Already get to the old top. I don't believe you can.
Run! It's a little too ulty.
Would have been curious. Uppercut does some tiny toss factor and he lands back in the area.
Oh,
I was ready for some mechanical flub in there.
Some meme stuff.
Yeah. But it was a good effort. You never know what happens.
There's the MKB.
Think.
Looking for a fight potentially. That red panda.
It's once again, it's one of those games who has better positioning because I think it's still very even farm amongst the teams. But if you get more than a 2-man chrono, obviously you're probably gonna win the fight. If you get this crazy uphill egg plus Savage Roar combo, you're gonna win. I think it's all about positioning this game.
Yep.
More so than most.
Especially now with the MKB for PA, it's all about not getting caught in the chrono.
That's going to be scary because he can save it. I think they can fight without chrono long enough where Dire might just get lax, right? Like, oh shit, they do still have chrono.
Yep.
And that's the Sven power because you just shield, hit the tower, back up. But now LA just is gone. Intriguing.
I do feel a sense of urgency from NoPango. I imagine they're not trying to look to push us into the late game.
Yeah, they don't want this PA especially, but they're going to go bottom. Can they get this panda rooted up? It's not silenced. He has ulti, but he's going to save it this time.
Yeah.
I think you might be better off saving it if you're afraid they're going to go high ground.
And I like that. They know they can't really push because they're pushing in top. This siege unit's putting in work right now. Damn. Atos now. That's a pretty good item to have on Skyra.
Empire with the buddy system, otherwise in their jungle.
No, come on, baby. You know this is 7.20. Where are the 7 nulls? Have one in your backpack just in case one of them breaks.
The Sentinels?
Yes. Well, slows down a little bit. I think Dire's fine just splitting up the map right now. You see NoPango's the one trying to play aggressive while they always have one core or one support playing top on Dire, just pushing it out. Sounds like Ghost Stick's ulti is going off somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back in action.
Yo, what up?
Like. How are they going to breach here? That's the question.
Like this?
They're
just going to walk on up.
Hi, we're here.
Hey.
Then Fortification comes out. That's when they pull off.
Dude, that was like half damage on the tower and a fort. That was Value Town.
Yep, and they can just probably go and take it if they want. Like, just get one person in there. There you go.
It is. The finish is going to be right there.
Very nice. Back up. Get the shrines. Very methodical.
And there's my answer. That was quite easy. How are they going to siege? They'll walk in, they'll take it, and walk out. All right.
And that was all because middle was pushed in, so they could do that bottom. Just Dire's doing a good job of keeping top pushed out, but when Radiant's pushing in 2 lanes, obviously they're doing a better job. Now they'll try to bring down the shrines.
Easy, free extra money.
Importance of just being able to shove in those creeps.
Dire's bottom shrine.
Yeah, because their creep clear is very good. It's certainly what Underlord can continually strive, and we're questioning like what's it going to amount to when an Underlord's able to farm up. But I mean, you got good wave clear. You can keep the lanes pushed forward, keep the pressure on the opponents.
Yep, and his Crimson, I mean, Crimson's always good, but especially against a PA.
Certainly.
And he has the Heavens, right? Even when they get a BKB, PA's going to have to pre-pop the BKB and like waste 1 or 2 seconds so he doesn't get halberded beforehand. I still can't believe I used to call it halberd.
Halberd.
But
good
I don't.
Slice of halberd to go with my BLT.
Okay. This is it. Critical max. He just hit BKB on PA and level 20 at the exact same time.
And the dagger, dude.
Yeah, you got to do something. It's flying out right now.
It's time, baby.
Is it. Let's go. Oh, he sold the Wraith Band instead of putting his backpack. Yes. That's free gold. A lot of people just leave it there. It's like, you might forget about that 300 gold for a buyback. It's better than farming 1 more wave. Let's see. Let us see. Sven is going. Does he have his Vlads yet? I saw he was going for it. That's a. He just got it. But then there's a Shiva's coming out. Oh, sup, Bear. See you, Bear.
Damn, that bear died quick.
Oh.
Like, really quick.
Bottom tower is under attack.
And now a Solar Crest on Dazzle. Every team's just getting their items. This is actually the slowest paced game we've seen. 26 kills at 30 minutes. Both teams are content farming. And that's it. Oh, the double.
He's taunting. He knows.
Did they give him a bottle or did he just take it? He just took it.
Smoke.
These daggers.
Wait, did they have a ward? Radiant had a ward on that, right? Like down on that hill.
Down a little bit.
Yeah, they did. So they saw that. I don't know if they saw the smoke. They saw double damage, and they have to know something's
This is
fishy.
smart, though. Right into the Roche pit. They can kill it so fast. Look at the crits.
The tag team plus the crits plus the death.
It's actually ridiculous. They're coming in quick, but isn't going to be fast enough. Roche goes down right away. Picked up the Aegis. Where's the Aegis? Chrono, it's snatched by Naive. They're just getting cleaned up. One down already. Make it two. The PN's dead. Down goes the Brew. It is a complete backfire, a disaster of epic proportions. It's like the first time Grant tried to have intercourse.
So it hasn't happened yet?
Slam.
It feels like mayonnaise, Grant, let me tell you.
Oh, good. Sounds like I'll be staying on the single life then. Dude, that was, wow.
Dang, that got hype real quick.
Dude, how
this
they
is a sleeping
Roche,
giant of a game.
The fact they took Roche so quick, mind-boggling. The fact that NoPango took the fight,
it was like they killed Roche too fast that they weren't ready to pick up the Aegis. You know, like they didn't. Even they were surprised by how fast it died.
Dude, and the fact he has the who cares they didn't get the gold? He has the Aegis on Void. They're just fighting. The problem was Phoenix should not have been in there. He should have been the one hero outside and gotten egg off. He will get egg off now, but guess what? We out. Maybe. Yep,
Maybe.
we out.
Oh,
no, they bait him out.
The snowball, they're not going to go for him.
Oh, no, the PA's BKB. It's gone. He could just be dead here.
Oh!
He's dead. See ya. Oh, cheese. Up, see ya.
Oh, gone. 100 seconds. No buyback.
It's game.
GG. Welcome, NoPango Gaming. They get shit done.
Wait,
no
boy.
BS Dota.
All right, who said it earlier? Like this game is going to be even,
Damn.
and then we'll all of a sudden just get ripped apart with one fight.
I think Grant just before that was like, well, there's not a lot of action really happening.
2 minutes
later,
later.
game, boom, Roche done, boom, game's over.
Dude, the weird thing, it's
What
funny,
the hell?
Because usually when you think of PAs getting double damage, you're all about it because, hey, we're going to take a fight. But it baited him into taking that Roche, and they have a Chrono and an Underlord. Like, you actually just lose that fight, and I don't want to completely blame the Phoenix, but you probably should have stayed outside there.
Look at that brick wall of a graph.
Yeah.
Go
Seriously.
back. Boom, it's over. I've never seen it.
And it's gone.
I don't know if I've seen a game like that in a long time, if ever. Just
Where it's just, that was the game super
it's
even,
happening,
29
it's
minutes,
whatever.
it's over.
Well,
Boom, done.
And also having it end not just like, okay, 2 people died in the Roche pit, but it's like they steal the Aegis, they full team wipe them, run down mid. They don't even go back to farming, and then they buy back, and the PA just gets killed again immediately. Like that was 10 out of 10 finisher, dude.
If you stepped away to take a bathroom break briefly, the game would be over when you got back. That was just crazy.
Yep. And you look at I see the damage done. Dude, I don't know. Skyrat, the fact, like, it didn't feel like, right? We didn't see much. Like, good silences on Panda. It didn't feel like he's doing that much, and he's just the 3rd highest in the game still. That hero outputs some stuff.
Also, Sven didn't die once that game. 3-0 and 15 as a support.
I'll
That
give a
is
clap.
He's
the 5
seriously
hero.
impressive.
He's the 5 hero. Good for him.
dude.
And he was in that tough lane with Underlord bottom. Like, he was in that 2v3 lane. Nothing. A 5 position never dying always is a king.
Yeah, he bought 15 observer wards, 11 sentries, 5 smokes,
and a chicken.
This guy right here.
Dude, I've been noticing more teams are finally doing this. They don't care. It's literally there's just one support in the game now, it feels like, right?
Yeah, 4s are like a real 4 because there's so many heroes that can transition into doing something if you let them buy items. You know, Atos on Skywrath is a potential game changer.
How much permanent damage? 48. I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's just silly. But that is NoPango. They have still only lost 1 game. This one looked like it could have been their 2nd loss, but they win the big Roche fight. Just good decision-making, whoever called that out. And you know what? NoPango. They are now, I believe, are they 7-1 or 5-1? I believe 7-1. They played 4.
Now.
7-1. Only lost to Spirit, which I believe that was a fun game.
Let's get that update. Yeah, he's bringing it up in front of us to kind of look at here a bit. But wait, scroll up. Yeah, there we go. 7-1. 7-1. And we're showing it on the screen for everybody to peek at here. Team Spirit, 2nd position, 5-3. A lot of games to be played for a lot of these lower half teams, obviously, though. But then Alliance, Empire,
tomorrow
Vega,
just as
Happy.
long, or are there slightly less
It's
games?
the same day. It's the
same
last
exact.
day.
So
last group stage day, is 5 best of 2s.
That's the big one for Alliance, right? Because they are playing the quote-unquote maybe the weaker teams. They got to show up because I think it looks pretty good, right? Like, it's NoPangos in first, then you got Spirit, and then you got Alliance. But I think a lot of people put Alliance above Spirit, if not NoPango, and they got to prove that tomorrow.
Yeah.
True that.
But today, we still got another one. It's
got
Empire,
one more.
the boys who could have just beat NoPango.
Yep.
One costly, super costly mistake. They got to go up against Vega, who, I mean, these boys went to a minor last minor, but they got to show up as well.
Yeah.
It's the two really untested teams, I think, Empire, Hope, and Vega.
These are two teams that are on the cusp, and if they win out, they could still jump up to top 2 potentially. Yep. I think at least those scenarios exist. So
they gotta win out.
This is like absolutely a big series for somebody to go 2-0.
I'm excited because I want to see Peksu. That's the one guy I like. I know almost, I try to know every player. I read their Wikipedias. I try to watch their pubs. Peksu I don't know much about, so we'll see if for Vega he can do some big boy work.
Let's go ahead and we're going to get ready to go for a break. But I have one question for you. What do you like to do on your breaks, or like when you're matchmaking? Like, what do you like to do to like kill the time?
I just read.
What if I told you could play a game like Minion Masters and it would kill the time fast?
I would rather do that then.
Then you got to go over to Discord, the Discord store. It's a Discord exclusive game, Minion Masters. Guys, pick it up, and we're going to be giving away some free codes that will give you free stuff in the game to play it a lot better.
But
Minion Masters.
I've already picked it up. I actually did play when I was on my break.
Yeah, so that's what the codes are for. You get some.
So I'm not gonna take it.
Exclamation point Discord to see the Discord information. Get in there. Codes are dropping between every series from pretty much here to the end of the tournament. So get in on that action, guys. Play the game, and we'll be back right away with our last series of the day.